Hi, I'm back with some updates about my breast cancer journey. I know I haven't posted in a while, so I'm gonna bring you guys all up to speed. So last time I posted, I think I was about maybe a month into my chemo. I'm actually now all done. I finished chemo in January. I had my mastectomy already, my double mastectomy. That was in February. And I'm about to start radiation, which was actually not in the plan, but I'll tell you the story behind it. So, chemo went well. The hardest was probably the first 4 cycles of the AC chemo. But after that, I was on Taxol. They gave me 3 infusions. I had a reaction the first time, then they gave it to me slower. They gave it to me slower the second infusion, and then on the third infusion, they had to increase the speed again. And I had a reaction. So they switched me to abraxazine, and I finished the other 9 rounds on abraxane, which is pretty much the same as Taxol, just a protein-based chemotherapy, and it's just more expensive for insurances, but it is the same purpose, essentially. I tolerated it well, had no side effects, no neuropathy, nothing like that. So after that, I finished. I think I had to skip just 1 infusion because of my blood work. The ANC number was too low, so they made me skip one. And then after that, I resumed it again. So after I finished it, they gave me 4 weeks to get ready for my mastectomy. Blood work was great. I had my mastectomy February 16th with expanders placed. I stayed one night in a hospital just because it was personal preference. Then I went home, and then 2 weeks later, I developed a hematoma in my left breast. That's where I had the cancer as well. So they had to do another surgery, take out the expander, clean it out, and put a new one in. And then after that, I was sent home. I was doing fine. And 4 weeks, I believe, already my sutures dissolved. Everything closed up nicely. They already started filling me up. And I think I had one more fill left, and all of a sudden I developed an infection. So I went to the emergency room. It was at night. I had to wait for the plastics department, but they started me on antibiotics, and then they decided to take out the expanders altogether. Since it's again the left side that caused the problem, they decided the expanders are causing too much problems, so it's better to take them out. I had an option of taking out 1 or 2, so I decided to take out both expanders and already go on and heal without it. And just because I'm doing the deep flap eventually, but I have to wait because I'm doing radiation, so I essentially, just opted for getting both of them out, and it was like not necessary. It was mainly a cosmetic purpose that they were serving. So now let's go back to radiation. My PET scan after the chemo showed complete response. There was no evidence of cancer. But I had cancer in my left breast and in my lymph nodes. And so when they did the surgery, they sent my lymph nodes to pathology. All 3 came back with cancer, so he had to remove more. So he removed in total 13 lymph nodes. 6 of them were still with cancer. and my breast still had live cancer. So they don't know why the imaging showed that there's no cancer. They think maybe it was starting to break down initially from the inside, and the scan maybe didn't pick that up. I don't know. Anyways, but that put me at risk that there's still maybe live cells floating around, and they want to top it off with radiation. When I saw the radiologist, she told me that even if there was no evidence of cancer just because of my age, most likely that's what they would be recommending. So that's about it. I'll give you a little bit more info after I have my scan on Thursday on when and what to expect from radiation. All right, thanks. Write me some questions or comments if you do have any. I'll be glad to answer it. All right. Bye-bye.